Hello, and welcome to Mind Your Business. I'm Stephen Meadows. In today's Hidden Gem, I want to discuss the difference between B2B and B2C sales. For those of you who don't know, B2B stands for business to business, and B2C is business to consumer. In both cases, you are the first B. You're the business at the beginning. The second part, the 2B or 2C, means how you market yourself. Are you marketing yourself to other businesses or marketing yourself to the consumer or the end user of your product or service? I'm going to go ahead and spoil the ending. B2B is a lot easier and you get a lot more business in the long run. Let me explain. So I really dug deeply into B2B sales when I was in the home warranty industry, because that's literally what I did. I was marketing my services, my B, to other Bs, to other agents. So I was the home warranty rep. I had a product. The agents were other businesses. Their customer was actually the end user of the product. But I wasn't marketing to the C. I wasn't marketing to the consumer. I was marketing to the business as a bridge. And you've heard me talk about channels before, channels of business, ABC, always build channels. That's a B2B concept. So it's so much easier for me to market to one person with 10 customers than for me to go to each one of those individual customers to market my business. Very simple business economics. That's why B2B can be so profitable and so lucrative, because you're doing a fraction of the marketing and a fraction of the time it takes to actually accomplish it, but you're reaching a much wider audience than it would be if you were strictly B2C. The problem that I see specifically in the real estate industry is that most agents focus on B2C. They have a very B2C mentality. They're going straight to the consumer, which is fine, and there are agents out there that are extremely effective at B2C sales tactics. However, a lot of people spin their wheels. There's a lot of no's. There's a lower conversion rate, and it can get very frustrating. So what you may want to consider, especially when the market is tight like we have now, what you may want to consider is looking at it from a B2B standpoint. So what businesses could I market myself to that could connect me with their larger clientele? What sort of niche am I in that I could lock into a certain group of people? Maybe it's a networking group. Maybe I meet up with an insurance agent, or maybe it's a divorce attorney, or maybe it's whatever. Think through what kind of niche you want. So maybe you want to do new construction. So get in with some people in that industry, and that can connect you with the builders and the people that are actually doing the work that you need to talk to, instead of banging your head against the wall trying to go after them directly. Find the ones who can connect you with those people. So it's almost a second level connection is what you're looking for. I don't necessarily want to do business with you. I want to do business with the people that you're doing business with. I'd love to do business with you, and maybe we will do business, but that's not my primary goal. And if I come to you with that mindset, you're not going to feel pressure. You're not going to feel like I'm in this just for myself. I'm in it to help you. I'm bringing some sort of value to the table, and I'm giving you a reason, a compelling story to tell people to get them interested in talking to me. So I would highly recommend B2B as a form of marketing for your business. Networking groups are a great place to start, and you'd be amazed at how bad some people are at dealing with a networking group. I've been in several myself, and it's really funny to see the short-sighted nature of just trying to make a sale to that group. That's not what you're there for. You're not there to sell them. You're there to sell them on yourself. You're not there to sell them on your product or your service. I need you to be convinced that I'm a person that you want to recommend to your sphere of influence. and hopefully they will have an interest in my product or service. So I'm going to make it easy for you to do that, and I'm going to give you a good feeling about me so that I'm not going to make you look bad. Your reputation's on the line when you're dealing with B2B sales. So that's something very important that you have to remember is if you get a referral from somebody, you better not screw it up because you'll never get another one again. Because if I send you something and you drop the ball and you make me look bad, that's a problem. And I'm not going to trust you with my sphere of influence after that point. And so there's a much different dynamic with a B2B mentality than a B2C. Because B2B is a repeat business mentality. I'm going to continually come back to that well. I'm going to draw from that well more and more over and over instead of I'll close you once and then we're done. And, and hopefully in the next 5 to 7 years, when you decide to transact again, you'll come back to me. So you may want to consider a shift. I would love to hear some ideas on breaking into a B2B side of the business. I'd love to hear how you've been successful. So please reach out, tell me about it. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to start a discussion about it. It's something I'm very passionate about. So I hope that helps. I hope you have a wonderful day and make awesome choices.